Hello and welcome to another YouTube video. So if you watched the past couple of YouTube videos, you'll see that I wasn't 100% like I either had an injury holding me back or this fucking virus that was just sticking around for a long motherfucking time, like just lingering. Overstayed the welcome, but hopefully that's fucked off for a little bit. We'll see how today's training is going. Just give a little update on the global rotator cuff tear. That seems to be getting better. I think the virus was sort of just hindering it a little bit. And just to remind you, when I first did this tear, I was sort of like this, limited with a range of motion, and then any bit of mobility that I can have was a win. And then it was just about applying load onto that. Not a lot of load. Now I'm in a position where I can sort of get back to my training split. Again, we're not doing anything crazy, lifting crazy numbers, but we're getting back into the swing of things. I've had my initial week back into training. Things seem to have gone well. The thing is, what I'm happy about is I'm not a million miles away from where I was. Strength isn't a million miles away in a lot of exercises. My physique isn't a million miles away. I've lost a lot of fullness. There's a good amount of fullness lost. The weight hasn't dropped too much. My composition isn't sloppy at all. I'm not overly soft. I've actually tightened up a little bit. So what I'm going to wait to do is, I'm not going to try to hit all-time numbers, but I'm going to get to a point where I could just train, balls to the wall without this sort of limiting me, and be able to get consistently decent sessions, and then we're going to start pushing things up. I don't think it would take too long to get back to all-time strength and all-time physique. I get to a point where I'm reaching new territory again, which is good. So considering the injury, it's not too bad. But anyway, what we train today, we are training posterior. Posterior used to be density, and essentially density is just back and legs, but I've taken out the quad in it and I've just kept it to hamstrings and back, and glutes as well, bit of ass, just because my quads are a stronger point anyway. I'd rather put more volume into my back and hamstrings and glutes, just because I feel like that being brought up will just sort of complete my physique a little bit more, So that's what we're training today. We'll see how today's session goes. Like I say, I've already done an initial session on this, so if we just can do a little bit more, again, we're not expecting all-time strength, but if we can do just a little bit more, we're going to be in a position where we are winning. And I'm giving myself this week, maybe next week, until we start looking juicy. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to drink this pre. I'll see you in 3. I might need to pee. Kind of pee. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit, man. It's juicy lips time. It's time for juicy lips. I can't train without juicy lips. Anyway, I'll see you later.
What do you want, sir?
I just want a boogie, baby.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
I don't think you're ready for this.
I am.
I don't think you're. I don't think you're ready for this. That's what I mean. You just gotta give me.
Look at this. Why is this guy naked?
What's this naked guy filming us?
He's little Willie and his balls are definitely telling me that he's like taking some stuff.
Yeah, man, they're so baggy. Do you remember when you mistook men's physique Olympia winner for John Terry?
No.
Ryan Terry comes into the gym, he's training. I tell Hayden, oh, Ryan Terry's here. He was like, what, the footballer? I'm like, no, Hayden, not John Terry. I had to go up to Ryan Terry and tell him because it was so fucking funny. And Ryan Terry thought it was
Ryan Terry, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
He's a tasty boy.
Yeah,
he's so handsome and delicious.
He is handsome, to be fair. He's a very handsome chap, isn't he, Ryan? He deserved it a long time ago, to be fair. I'm gassed that he's got it, you know what I mean? Like, UK boy, just
UK boy,
for a
bring it
long
home.
time.
And you've got UK Samson coming third
UK Samson coming third.
in the Open. The Olympia yesterday, the past couple of days.
I'm gonna have to bring it in
Very
for the UK
motivated.
Classic, can't I, really?
You are? Yeah.
Bring it in for the Classic UK.
Yeah, because there's not really any UK Classic
Not
guys.
UK Classic guys. Not on the top.
Hayden's going to be next.
Yeah.
And I'll be mistaken for Jake Paul. You that YouTuber? I think I look like that Russian arm wrestler. Is he Russian? The arm wrestler? He looks like me. Which, to be honest, I agree with. He's actually a little bigger as well. Anyway, we're actually going to train now. Apparently he was inspired by the YouTube video, the previous one. So he started hacking, good lad. And we're going to just take him all the way. And then I promise we'll begin the session. Come on then. Let's fucking see. Let's fucking see. There's more. Again. Five. Again. Let's go. Nice. Good lad. Good fucking lad.
You do that without the back, not breathe.
Up. Up. So as usual, starting with the abdominals, crunchies, my favourite ab exercise. So, much like with calves, just get them in at the beginning of the session so you can apply a good amount of intent. Some hyperextensions. This for me is my hip hinge. Now, what I would usually recommend to people is they do something like an RDL, SDL, or even a deadlift, you know, and have some type of hip hinge in their training, because obviously very beneficial for just hitting a lot of muscle groups of the posterior, you know, your hamstrings, your glutes, your erectors, and some, even to some extent your upper back, be able to hold it and stabilize it. But for me, I do have issues with trying to do a hip hinge on a barbell or even with dumbbells. I've had it for years. I've been really fucking stubborn with it, try to approach it in a different way each time. Go super light, super focused on form, super high reps, different variations. My back just seems to tweak each time. I can't really do anything productive with it without obtaining an injury. So the hyperextension is a very good alternative for myself, and I can load it by just holding plates and just increase the resistance. So it sort of keeps my hips in a place where it's not susceptible to sort of get me injured. So this is the best alternative for me. Not necessarily the best alternative there is, but it's better than nothing. And this is why I've got this in. So hyperextensions for me to begin the posterior day. Nice, nice. If I could just do something with this type of movement, this type of fucking hinge, and not get injured sustainably, it's gonna be my best chance to having a back that looks like it deadlifts. Especially if you're going for the open, which I am. That look matters, mate. It fucking matters. It adds a lot. So I'm trying to be smart about this. Hyperextension, we'll go with the glute, drive. This is why I do have that posterior day, to really just emphasize just thickness, just so I'm not lacking. The aim is not to just whack on muscle, but to whack on muscle in a balanced way. you've got to have balance and symmetry throughout your physique, or else you could be fucking big and be beaten by a guy with overall less muscularity, but just better symmetry, better condition, better shape, whatever. All contributes. That's bodybuilding. That's what fucking bodybuilding is about. It's not just about, it's not a muscle building contest. It's bodybuilding. And this is why my split is different from my other client's split. This is why this is specific to me. This is how I need to build my body to be a good bodybuilder. Nice. So with this glute drive, people make the mistake of one, going too low. If you're really trying to place the emphasis on biasing the glutes, you want to restrict your range of motion to a point where tension stays on the glutes. And also, it's not about just powering through your legs, right? It's not about that movement. It's about this movement. You dig? So it's this. So you've got to make love to it, bro. If you make love to it, it'll make love to you. And your juicy cheeks, you'll get juicy cheeks. Yeah, that's what we want. End of the day, man, woman, we'll strive for the same thing. That's a big batty. We want cake. Yeah. Lovely. Time for the back part. Scapular retractions. It's a bit of a mix and match with what we've seen in the previous videos. Like I say, the split's changed. Now I'm going back to the proper split I will be on moving forward. I was on before. So I'll just do a set of this and then we'll do some fucking rowing. It's all about thickness, baby. This is what today's about, is density, thickness. This, whatever the fuck I'm doing, it's about this. Yes! Come on! Hop! Ooh! 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 Yup! Ooh! Do you know what? I'm just gonna go in again and do some shrugs. Because I fucking want to, right? I fucking want to. Oh. Super set. Nice. The traps are active as fuck. I'm just winding up. I'm winding up, guys. obviously, I just need to get this nice and mobile. The fact that I can even fucking do this is good. And obviously it's not entirely comfortable to do, to move my shoulder like this, but the more I do it actually, the more it loosens up. And this is what I noticed with training my upper, is I just have to, things feel weird and heavy and fucking dodgy for the initial sets, and then just a little bit more exaggeration on warming it up, then I can get to like a working set and it sort of feels smooth. And it's weird because I actually get stronger the heavier the weight goes, just because that's loosening up. So I've just gotta do this shit, man, and it helps. Like, I'm moving this now a lot better than when I've just first started doing it like a minute ago. So cool. So that translates to the exercise. It feels a little bit better than last week. That's what we fucking want. And that will probably feel a bit better with the next set as well. Yep. Last warm-up set felt really fucking good. Like, the best that movement's felt. So we're not going to do anything crazy, increase the load, but if we could get additional reps, and more importantly, the main hindrance of this injury, if we can fucking connect a lot better, that'll be a massive win. Be a massive win. I'm going to do 2 sets on this. So we'll do the weight that I've been doing for a while, so how it goes. It could potentially guide me if I could go heavier. Again, this is lighter than it was obviously before the injury, so I know I'm not going to go for any PBs or anything like that, but we can start working our way closer. Depending on the feedback of the shoulder, it's a win. Win, 2 thumbs. Yes! Woo! That felt good. I felt really fucking good. That was exciting. Okay. Now, do we stay on the same weight or move up slightly? It'll only be slightly. We got like 14 reps on the last one, and it felt good. It felt good. So when I say it felt good, you can still feel it slightly, just mainly the feeling of instability, but it's slowly getting better. It felt better than it did. The previous time I got more reps, the execution was pretty sound. So the deads go up a little bit with a 5 kilo each side. As I said, the trend usually is the deeper I get into this, the better it sort of feels, the heavier weight feels. So it makes sense to start lighter and then go a little bit heavier if everything's feeling good. Just a little bit heavier, just a little. A teeny half thin mint. Yes, come on. Better than the previous set. That felt really fucking good. So I think the comeback is on. That, like, I actually feel my shoulder pretty much at all. And I think that was a decent amount of reps. This is exciting the fuck out of me. Little wins, man. It's looking like I'm coming back now. Come back time. And now for the weather.
On the roads, make sure you get the fog lights on, front and rear, because visibility is less than 100 metres. If you're going up the Great Orme, well, where's it warm? It's going to be cold.
So, Again, this is feeling okay. We'll see how we do. Each exercise, we're just seeing how it is, specifically to that exercise, because the different ranges of movement, different planes of movement. Some may feel better than others. So far, the session has been a win. It's nothing that is feeling a little off at all as such. We're not regressing on anything. So the next part of this session is going to be lat focus to finish up the back section. We're doing a D handle lat focus row. Again, having the unilateral work in, because since having this injury, what I've noticed is it's harder to connect on this side than the other. So again, much like I mentioned before, I don't want one side to overcompensate. So I still want to try to regain a good connection. It enables me to sort of like try to figure out a few things about the rehab process as well. So without further ado, let's get going. Very fucking happy. That just gradually felt better as the set went on. Again, continuing the trend that the more we get into something, better the shoulder feels. Happy with that. Sideways, just fucking go with it, connect with it. A lot of people, I see them try to fucking progressive overload. They get carried away with it, and then they start moving it like that. Yeah, and then they're like, you've lost sight of what it was supposed to be about. Yeah, you're supposed to add stimulus to this particular muscle. So stick with that. Do a weight that's not too light or too heavy to add stimulus to that. It'll go up, but if it doesn't, it doesn't fucking matter, it's the sideways. Like, why'd you have an ego on a fucking sideways cuff lateral, you know what I mean? I've been there myself. I've been there where I've had dodgy fucking form on it just for the sake of moving a number on a logbook, and I'm like, no. It felt even fucking better. It was on the same weight, but it felt even fucking better. Ooh. Ooh. Yup. Lovely. Fuck me. Cool. So we'll finish up with the last lat movement. Get on some biceps. Fucking yeah, bro. Someone pass me the tread. And here we have Big Dog.
Oh shit, I didn't see you recording, sorry.
No, it's okay. What would you like to say to the camera?
Hi YouTube. I don't know, this is the first time being recorded for something.
Okay. No, we're expecting a big speech. Speech.
I'm a man of few words, so what can I say?
More? You can say more.
Yeah. I'm not built for you. No.
Okay, man. That's okay. We'll have a cuddle later.
Okay.
When I walk into the gym, obviously between filming, we've been having a good few conversations with a lot of clients who are present at the gym, and it's really fucking awesome to see Imperium is growing, because I walk into the gym and there's about 8-10 clients who are making some great progress and who are part of the Imperium team. And it's fucking awesome to see that growing. It's a good vibe. It's a good community as well. And then outside of that, you'll have other individuals who support the content or just watching. They might implement some of the stuff for their own training, and you just see little bits of your own style around the gym, I suppose it's like one of those epiphanies that you're having. It's like, okay, cool, there's some sort of impact being made. I remember being in the gym, starting out, and I would obviously be in a position where I'm looking at things to implement in my own training. I still am, you know. I remember fucking JP being in this gym, or Eddie, or whatever. I would look it down and see what the fuck are they doing? What can I put in my own training and shit like that? And then there would be conversations that I'm having with people now, whether they're sort of asking me about my own training or whatever. Or sometimes it could be like a fucking, 10 people in a fucking session. And it's cool. It's really fucking cool. Because that's the whole point in what I'm trying to do. Even with these videos, to a point, is I just want to help people. I try to fast track people with my understanding of training. And it may not work for everyone, but I'm just giving you what I do, what works for me, what does work for the clients that I have. Because for me to get to this point, there's been a lot of trial and error. It's been a process of me trying some stuff, has it worked, trying some stuff, it has worked, I'll put it in, me making mistakes, me doing things right. If I can fast track that for people and they can make really good progress sooner rather than later, that's a fucking win, man. But for now, we're going to do some pullovers to finish up. It'll be a sexy drop set. It's a great exercise to really finish up the lats because you're able to get a good stretch and fully shorten, and then you can do some good posturals as well. Yes, come on. Amazing. Lovely. Biceps now. Biceps. Motherfucker. Yes. Failure. Thoughts about my physique. Still a bit away from where I was. I'm happy with the fullness that is returning. It is coming back, it's coming back. And again, small little wins on a positive trajectory. We'll get to where we need to be at the end. But also I'm happy that I'm able to hit the poses easier. You can probably see it's still uncomfortable to get in certain poses like the front and back double buys. Before I couldn't do it at all. Could not fucking do it at all. So yeah, cool. A little closer, hopefully. Hopefully I can just get to YouTube videos where I'm like full fucking blown, full strength and all that shit. But all in good time. So that's been, I'm just standing in the middle of the gym like this, you know, half naked. That's been the YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Hope there was some value there. Till next time. Also, if you want to see anything in particular, just let me know. Comment. Obviously, this is the reason I'm making YouTube videos, is to give you something that you guys want to see from myself. So whether it be a day of eating or training a particular body part, or me talking about anything in particular, that's what you want to see, just let us know. But until next time, I'll see you in a bit.